In the previous chapter, we saw Zhuo Fan make a dramatic entrance, revealing his clever plan to use the blood infant hidden within Chu Qingcheng as bait to outwit Yan Mo. His timely arrival turned the tide, leaving Yan Mo shocked and powerless. Let's begin the chapter. Yan Mo squinted, his tone dripping with mockery. You did all this just to spite me, didn't you? To force me into separating you two so you could use that demonic creature in her to find me and save them. Clever. I seal the cultivation of everyone. I bring here, but remember, if I take you back with me, your cultivation will be sealed too. You won't have a chance to fight back. A burst of laughter followed as Zhuo Fan replied with sharp wit. Ha ha ha, congratulations, you finally caught up. We figured long ago you liked to mess around, so we set a little trap for you. A play within a play. I guessed you're not one for outright killing. You prefer toying with people, especially lovers. Yan Mo's lips curled into a grin, a smirk forming on his face. Great minds think alike, it seems. No wonder you're a demonic cultivator. How did you know I'd take the bait? Zhuo Fan rolled his eyes, his tone dripping with sarcasm. Are you stupid or just blind? Take one look at Qingcheng, that lovely, beautiful complexion. Who could resist it? Every man alive would lose his mind just seeing us together. And for someone like you, who thrives on mischief, it was inevitable. Chu Qingcheng blushed furiously, rolling her eyes to mask her flustered feelings. But inside, her heart warmed at his words. Yan Mo ground his teeth, letting out a bitter laugh. Ha ha ha, well done. You're one of the rare few who've managed to catch me off guard. I'll admit it. But there's one thing I still don't understand. How did you escape? The array? Zhuo Fan nonchalantly tossed a sacred stone in the air, his confidence unshaken. Setting up a 7th grade array is nothing to me, and using sacred stones for it, child's play. I can even set 10th grade arrays if I want to. As for the stones, let's just say you're not the only one with deep pockets. Layering arrays within arrays isn't exactly rocket science. His casual display left everyone stunned. Sacred stones were rare treasures, but Zhuo Fan was handling them like cheap trinkets. The demon scheming sect's members, who had always known Zhuo Fan to be resourceful, could hardly believe their eyes. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. Here they were, journeying to the Double Dragon gathering to fight for such treasures, while Zhuo Fan flaunted them without care. Yan Mo's grin turned dark. Ha ha ha! Extraordinary! A demonic cultivator from the lower 3 sects with such brains. You've ruined my game, outplayed me at every turn, and you're even a master of arrays. You'd be a rarity even among the superior 3 sects. But his eyes gleamed with derision. You can have all the brains in the world, but without strength, they mean nothing. With your puny cultivation, the best you could hope for is to run away. Yet you came here. For me. To die. What a fool. Yan Mo's energy surged, an overwhelming flood of power that sent chills down everyone's spines. Even the venerables flinched, under the weight of his aura. He was no ordinary cultivator. This was a 5th-layer ethereal stage expert. 2 flames appeared behind Yan Mo, one red and one blue. They twisted together, forming a loop as they spun, radiating a strange and suffocating energy. Yan Mo's mocking voice cut through the silence. Look closely. This is called a gap. Fiend Yang groaned, his face contorted in pain. The pressure is unbearable. Even from here, I feel like I'm going to be roasted alive. Zhuo Fan's eyes shimmered with an azure light, his tone calm and mocking. Oh, a demonic flame. The yin-yang union flame, is it? So that's the source of all your arrogance. Yan Mo's confidence faltered for the first time, shock flashing across his face. How can this be? This kid isn't affected by my flame. He's only at the radiant stage. Why does he make me feel fear? It's like a lion facing a viper. Despite the clear difference in strength, there's this gnawing sense of danger. No! I refuse to believe a radiant stage cultivator could threaten me. It's absurd! Yanmo took a deep breath, forcing himself to regain composure. His voice boomed with forced bravado. Punk, it's too late for regrets now that you've seen my might. Ha ha ha, Zhuo Fan chuckled, his tone dripping with sarcasm. Showing all your cards before a fight? How naive can you be? Let me give you some advice, senior demonic cultivator. Never underestimate your enemy. Consider it a lesson from me. Yanmo's face turned crimson with rage. You dare lecture me? A mere junior? Fury overtook him, and Yanmo unleashed a barrage of fiery attacks, each like a blazing meteor streaking toward Zhuo Fan. Elder Yun sighed heavily, his voice tinged with despair. That attack carries his soul. No radiant stage cultivator could possibly withstand it. The boy is doomed. But as the flames cleared, Zhuo Fan stood unharmed, brushing off his robe with an infuriatingly casual smile. Yanmo's composure cracked further. Ha ha ha. Underestimating your opponent again? That's your biggest weakness, and it's going to cost you dearly, Zhuo Fan said, his grin widening. Yanmo's brow twitched as he clenched his teeth. That was just a casual strike. Before Yanmo could respond, Zhuo Fan vanished, reappearing right in front of him. His golden eye flashed. Zhuo Fan cut him off, his tone dripping with mockery. Me? What about me? And Yanmo's heart pounded in terror. He couldn't even register how Zhuo Fan had closed the distance. How could you? Yanmo stammered, his voice trembling with disbelief. Zhuo Fan didn't give him a chance to recover. His fist shot out with terrifying speed and power, connecting squarely with Yanmo's head. A deafening crack echoed through the air as Yanmo was sent flying, slamming into the mountain wall with a sickening thud. Blood sprayed from his mouth as he crumpled to the ground, struggling for breath.